Okay, so let's go back to the questions. How do you communicate with your God? What are some things that you see in your daily life that you associate with your faith and your relationship with God? So, the poem that the Kingfisher analyzes the relationship one has with a supreme being in a tropical island, diba? The person of the poem, Pinazusosak Island, where everything seems clear through nature. So, in order for you to understand the poem, you can use these questions as the guide questions. So, the poem uses the first person point of view. It talks to us, audience, as if he or she is a companion to us, right? The poem is written in free verse. That is why if you will read it, mura ra ka og nagbasa o kanang murag simple nga pagbasa. The poem is written in free verse, which lines is no regular sequence or pattern or of rhythm and is not in the same length. However, Evasco used free verse to put good words in her piece so that she can vividly describe the things that she was trying to point out, which I think one of her techniques to capture the reader's attention, and that is us, right? So the poem is about a person. So this person could be you, could be me, kay di ba ang person of the poem not necessarily the author. So the poem is about a person who is spiritually praying and found herself in peace by observing the greatness, beauty of the island where she was on. The poem, the speaker thinks that God was the kingfisher, and the kingfisher is a bird, diba? So, ibalik. Okay, so mao ni ang kingfisher. Because she described God as blue as the kingfisher's color. It's like the poem is that or means na we continuously search for God. It seems like God is not with us because we don't see Him or feel Him physically. But everything we have now, everything we see are temporary. But God, even if we do not see, hear, smell, feel Him, is permanent and He is everywhere. If we go back to the poem, the first few lines of the poem relate how Marjorie Evasco sees through the creations of God, how she appreciates His creations. She describes this place as peaceful and relaxing, it's comfortable. She retained God as blue because in psychology the eye, the color blue symbolizes trust and peace, warmth, and can bring our body to calming sensation. Hindi ng Kingfisher ito gigamit kay blue because of the color blue. There was a strong sense of blueness, the way she said burning blue. That peace and warmth was eating or containing her personal sense, just being in that place. And that feeling brought her inner peace. Surely she was enlightened. A few doubts were answered. Blue was everywhere. Diba? The sky, the sea, the kingfisher, everything is blue. It was everywhere. And it gave her an inner peace. So with her title, she must have thought that maybe the kingfisher was God. The way it is colored blue and the way it gave her enlightenment. Diba? So it's like personification. Kay in the poem pod, Marjorie Evasco used three kinds of figures of speech that made the poem appear to be more interesting. the readers. These are simile, metaphor, and personification. So what are those lines? Um, Eyelashes turn blue as the kingfisher's wings. It is an example of simile. We use it to describe the beautiful eyelashes that is blue and is parallel to the color of the kingfisher's wings. Then the line God is blue na, is an example of metaphor, which means God is peace, and the line is the bird who greet us. Also, the blueness embrace us are examples of personification because it gives human characteristics to something that is not human. Okay, so that is how you close read a poem. You have to know the structure. Kay di ba natoy giingon nga all the interdependence part and literary selections are important. Kay umawa ko na ng usa, ang meaning ni Jab asin og wa na. So this poem di ay is about our relationship with our supreme being and how we view or see him. Okay? So, thank you for listening and please answer the activity that will follow. Not in this video, but in the quiz. Okay? So, thank you again.